What the fuck is happening in there? Oh my god, there's so many things that I could say about Kid Cudi. Do a little shimmy. I'm like struggling right now. I'm just having like a really tough time. Oh my god, like, just like take the pain, like, so edgy. It's getting so hot in here. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, my first like illegal tattoo. Hey guys, it's me, Angela, again, back in my kitchen, as I always am, because I don't really have a life. All I do is cook and eat and go to work. So yeah, here we are back in my kitchen. It's 10 o'clock at night. I am gonna be making some vegan breakfast burritos. It's the dumbest thing I've ever said, considering it's 10 o'clock at night and I have to work tomorrow. Got some potatoes that I'm about to dice up. Probably need a pan to put this on. Johnny, can you move please, baby? It's cozy. Oh, he's shaking because it's thunderstorming. Today, when I was at work, I have this tattoo of a s'more on my arm. I don't know if you guys can see that. A s'more right there, and it says s'more. And one of my coworkers comes up to me and she's like, is that a tattoo of a s'more? And does it say s'more on it? And I was like, yeah. And we've been working together for a while, and I guess she just never noticed that it had that. So she's looking at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, yep, that's the tattoo of a s'more. And I got it because I wanted it, not for any particular reason. I just get tattoos sometimes because I just feel like doing that. And that was one of those times. So I go up to my other coworker because they're like looking at my arms at this point, and they're like, you have some of the weirdest tattoos I've ever seen. And not many people know that I have this, or they just don't realize it. And I'm like, yeah, I have this one too. And my one coworker looks at me and he just goes, I don't get it. And I'm like, how do you not get it? Like, it's funny because I'm vegan and it's like a pun. And he's like, it's not funny. And I was like, how do you not get that? It's like, thank you for telling me my tattoo is stupid. Put a lot of thought into that one. That was actually one of the only ones I put thought into. And someone just tells me it's not that good. But whatever. I have my oven set at 375 for those who care. I doubt you do, but yeah, we're just gonna drizzle them with some olive oil. And you can season them with pretty much whatever you want. I like to do like salt, pepper, rosemary, garlic, stuff like that. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. This thing is so annoying. If you get salt, don't ever use this. It's like really annoying to use. It's like I don't really know how much is coming out because I can't really tell because I'm too focused on grinding this thing. Some pepper. Ideally, you would do this in a bowl, but that's just another dish that I don't fucking feel like doing. Some garlic powder. Where's my rosemary? And some rosemary. I love rosemary on potatoes. It just reminds me of Thanksgiving, even though I don't eat half the shit at Thanksgiving. It smells so good when it's roasting. Also, if I'm slurring my words right now, it's because I'm really high. These are going in the oven. Excuse me, Junior. Alright, what do I do next? I just completely lost my train of thought. Get a pot. Got some black beans here. Just pour them in. I need to add a little water to this. So we got water, lime juice. I like a lot of lime juice. Extra citrusy. Same deal, salt, pepper, garlic powder. I like to put Cajun seasoning in my black beans because it's just fucking good. And like some chili powder. Chili. That was like a lot. Oh shit. Cumin. What did I say? Cajun. I like a lot of Cajun too. Alright, let's turn those on to like low-ish. I'm gonna be honest here and just let it be known that I pretty much hate tofu, but like I eat it anyway because why not? It's just so ugh. Like look how jiggly it is. Like I don't, that's just fucking nasty. Like ew. We're just gonna put half the block in this bowl here and like save the other half for later. I went to save the other half for later, and later came, and I went to use the tofu, and my dumbass dropped it in the fucking trash can. And just pretty much go in with a fork and just like break it down. I just broke that fork inside there. Oh my god, I don't know if you can see it. It's a plastic fork. Yeah, it's right there. Oh my god. Don't do what I just did and use a metal fork so it doesn't break into your tofu. Break it up with a fork. People always ask me what I flavor my tofu scramble with. It really just depends on whatever I'm making. Like, I'm making vegan breakfast burritos, so I'm gonna make it like on the more Mexican, like, spicy side. But if I was just doing like straight up tofu scramble, I wouldn't add anything like that. But the base recipe that I use is just nutritional yeast, garlic powder. I use mustard in mine. It actually gives it like a really good flavor and a good color. Turmeric, cumin. If like I want, I usually put some like parsley and obviously salt and pepper and stuff. But yeah, I try to keep it pretty basic. But if I'm doing something like this, then I like try to go the extra mile. So yeah, we're just gonna season the shit out of this stuff because it fucking tastes gross by itself. I just fucking dropped that in there. Why can't I like get it together? What's wrong with me right now? It's getting so hot in here. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I like a lot of nutritional yeast in it. Junior is just chilling in front of the oven right now, and it's like, honestly the cutest thing ever, but I don't want to move this setup that I have going right here. Like, it's the most ghetto thing ever. I have my light literally balancing on a panini press right now. So I have a lot of tattoos actually. I guess that's what the premise of this video is supposed to be about, but I don't really like getting tattooed. Getting tattooed fucking sucks and it hurts, and I don't know why people are like, oh my god, like, just like take the pain, like, so edgy. Like, no, it fucking hurts. Oh my god, I almost forgot to put cayenne in this shit. Some Dijon. This isn't Dijon, this is actually yellow mustard, but it'll do. That might have been too much. Throw some lemon or lime juice in that bitch too. Look at that. Looks gross. Alright, cool. So this looks like shit, and we're gonna let this chill for a minute. Those flavors need to like really soak into the tofu, because otherwise it's gonna be bland as all hell. So tattoos, I got all these. I got a pumpkin right there. I got that on Halloween of like 3 years ago. That one, the cupcake, I got in a garage when I was like 17, and it was the sketchiest shit ever. It was not cute. We'll say that. I was very inebriated, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a tattoo. And I just couldn't think of what to get. I'm like, what should I get? What should I get? I really don't know. Like, I don't know what I should get. I don't know where I should get it. And I was like, let me pick the worst possible spot I could ever get it in. And I got it on my wrist, and that was the worst pain I think I've ever felt in my entire life. This skull candy, sugar skull, that's what it is, skull candy. Isn't that the fucking headphones brand? I think it is, I don't know. Sugar skull, I got that when I turned 18, and I was like, oh my god, my first like legal tattoo. And like, funny story about that tattoo is I paid a deposit to a really like well-known tattoo artist in my town. I'm not gonna name any names. He knows who he is if he's watching this. He probably will never watch this. He was very known for being traditional, which I get that, but it's like, it's a sugar skull. Like, I wanted all this like candy and donuts and dumb shit in it, because at the time I wanted to be a baker. Not anymore. I still love the tattoo. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I want this sugar skull. I want there to be like donuts and ice cream. And I sent him all these like reference photos, and when I get there for my appointment, I had already paid by deposit, mind you. It was a $20 or $40 deposit. I get there for my tattoo appointment, and he goes, we're not gonna do the whole sweets thing. We're just gonna put roses in it. And I was like, that's not what I want. And he was like, no, 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 no. You want this. And I'm like, no, 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 I don't. I want what I want. I sent you my reference photos and you agreed to do it, and the day I come in for my appointment, you want to completely flip the script on me. We were talking back and forth for a whole month. It wasn't like it was just spur of the moment. I changed what I wanted. He knew the whole time what I wanted, and he just was like, no, we're not gonna do that. I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and peace out. And it was my birthday at the time, and I was like, great, spending my birthday on this note. So I wound up going to the mall and getting tattooed there. Now I got this sugar skull on my arm, I guess. I have this, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. That I got from my grandma when she passed away. We'll not get into that right now because it's too sad. What other tattoos do I have? I can't really film these right now because I can't fuck with my whole setup, but tattoos on my legs. I have the half of a yin yang that my ex-boyfriend did. One of the best tattoos I think I've ever seen in my life. I love it so much. It's got like, here, I'll just move the fucking camera, fuck it. It's got like a wolf and a tree and a moon and planets and all this random shit. It's supposed to be both thighs, and the other half of the yin yang is supposed to be on my other thigh, but I have yet to get that done. It's literally been like 3 or 4 years since I got that leg tattoo right there, and I still have just never got the other one done because it fucking hurts. I don't want to sit through that 4-hour pain ever again in my life. Like, why am I paying you to hurt me? Like, if you think about it, that's really kind of fucked up. So I just never got it done. Yeah, I'll probably get it done in the future. I just, A, don't really have the money for it, B, don't want to sit through the pain again, and C, all of the above. The day I got it, like, I was just so excited. I was like, dude, I can't even believe this. And then, ironically, me and said tattoo artist, we weren't dating at the time when I got this done. So that's when we started dating, and then I got this one from him on Halloween. This one, the s'mores, got that done when he was getting tattooed by another tattoo artist in our town. He's pretty cool. And the tattoos on the back of my leg, you can't really see them, but I have a matching tattoo with my best friend, which I don't want to get into it right now. That's another story for another day. And I have a tombstone that I got from an apprentice, and yeah, that's about it. Beans are looking good. My potatoes are gonna take a really long time, and that's really upsetting. I feel like I was just buffering right then. These potatoes are taking a really long time, but it's like giving me time to like ramble about stupid shit that nobody fucking cares about. Oh, here's a thing. Let's talk about some of my favorite albums of all time. Top 5 albums of all time. First album, Kid Cudi's Man on the Moon. If you have not listened to that album, what is wrong with you? Oh my god, there's so many things that I could say about Kid Cudi. And like, I feel like a schoolgirl when I talk about him. Literally, Kid Cudi is like my god. Other people believe in God and like look up to God and Jesus and shit. I look up to Kid Cudi. His music, he speaks to me in ways that I have never experienced before. Like, it's insane. I can't even put it into words. That's how great his music is to me. And if you've never listened to that album, you need to do so. And if not that album, then at least one of his albums, particularly Man on the Moon, obviously, Passion, Pain, and Demon Slayin', Man on the Moon Volume 2, Indie Cud. This man, like, he could not put out a bad album. Next one. If you've never listened to the band Hundredth, they started out as like a really like super hardcore band, but then they put out this album called Rare. And that album, I swear to God, I've listened to it at least like 20,000 times, which is not okay, but it's just so good. Like, I could listen to it while I'm drawing, while I'm editing, while I'm dancing around my room drunk alone, while I'm high, while I'm just doing anything, and it's just like, it's so good. It makes me feel really productive, which is weird because it's like, why would an album make you feel productive? But I don't know, it just puts me in the mindset of like, oh my god, I want to get shit done right now. Like, I want to clean my house, I want to like do the dishes, like. And they put out a like kind of like electronic version of it, which is wow. I love synthwave, and like they kind of did that with like the remake of that album, and it's just like, you did this and then you just made it that much better by putting out like another version of it, like you just blew my mind just then. Next one, Movements. Feel Something. That album makes me want to cry. Literally every time I listen to that album, I just like, I feel so many emotions, and I'm just like thinking about life and like the things that like are deep down that I try not to like let anybody see. Whenever I'm feeling super down or depressed or anything, I just listen to that album, and it's just, it makes me happy, but it also makes me really sad, and it makes me feel the sadness that like I suppress for the most part, which is awesome because not many albums do that for me. Yeah, if you listen to that album, you have to listen to it the full way through. You can't just like skip between songs. Like you have to listen to it the full way through for it to get the real effect on you. And do that, come back to this video, comment down below what you feel, and then yeah, we'll talk about it. Next one, Balance and Composure, The Things We Think We're Missing. Oh my god, that album, holy shit, I've been listening to it on repeat for like the last 3 months, which is really unhealthy, but that's what I do when I find new albums, is just like I just listen to it on repeat constantly. And like it's a little bit of an older album. It came out like, I want to say like 6 years ago or something, and I'm still listening to it like to this day. Like I cannot stop listening to it, and it's like that band cannot put out a bad song at all. That album has just got a song for everyone, and it just, again, makes me sad, but like it makes me happy. I love that. I guess it's time to rotate the potatoes. All right, they're getting close. Also, that's one of those albums that you have to listen to the full way through. I really like albums that don't really have like a break in between songs. It's just like constant, just flows right into the next song. And that's just the best shit ever. Like if you go through this list of like all these albums that I'm talking about, you'll notice that there's a pattern of that. Like they're just albums that like don't really have a break. And that leads me to my last one, Wallows, Nothing Happens. That album, me and my best friend, like you've seen us at the show, just some of the best dancey songs ever. Like I could just like do a little shimmy, like just every time I listen to one of those songs, or I could just like break down and cry. Like Do Not Wait makes me cry so much, and it's like so embarrassing how much I cry to like that album, but it's nice. I like it. I love all these albums so much, and you should definitely check them out, because if you don't, you're like really missing out. Like what is wrong with you if you don't? Go listen to those albums, and for each song or each album, comment down below how it makes you feel. Do that, come back to this video, and we'll talk about it, because that'd be really fucking cool. Let's talk about my sweatshirt real quick. This is my Erased sweatshirt. If you don't watch Luis Mora on YouTube, his videos are insane. If you like skate edits, but also like a little bit of vlogging, if you like really love Japan as much as I do and as much as he does, you're gonna fucking like his stuff. So check out Luis Mora, check out Erased, because they have a channel now too. That's fucking cool. While we're on the topic of Luis Mora and Erased, check out the rapper Jarrell. His music is all in Luis's videos, and like he's one of the best rappers to me right now, so definitely go check him out. His wife put out a YouTube channel called Masumi Cooking. Check that out too, because I've been liking that. I like seeing other people come into their skin and start doing stuff that they're really passionate about. That's really fucking awesome. We're getting close on these, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the tofu. Pan, put some oil in it, put these down to low. Pour the tofu in there, obviously, and literally just mix it around until it's hot and it's done. Like tofu scramble literally takes like not even 5 minutes to do, which is why I cook it so much, because it's just so quick. We're almost done, which is great because I'm so tired. Like, I don't know why I chose to make this at like 10 o'clock at night, but here we are. Oh my god, I think I mashed my tofu a little too much. It kind of looks like mashed potatoes, but it's okay. We're here, we're doing it live. I need to go ahead and heat up my tortillas, so I'm gonna do that now. Alright, everything's going off. Potatoes are coming out. I'm lit, I'm ready to eat. I hope these are done. They look like it. Let's do a fork test. Oh my god, holy shit. they're done. All right, I'm just gonna plate this up and I'll show you guys what it looks like after.
It's done. Look how good. It actually kind of looks gross, but it's gonna be really good. And I fucking stuffed this thing way too much. That's what she said.
All right, this lighting is really bad, but my camera's about to die, so I have to like do this really quick. This is so full, oh my god. Oh my god, that is so good. It's really good. Wow, look at it in the light, holy shit. Thumbnail. Thanks for watching. Like this video, comment, subscribe, tell all your friends, listen to those albums I told you about. Don't get tattoos because they hurt. Peace from me and my dog. Over and out.